Shalawa Makayim, Wa'ak Wathayim, Kal Halal YAHAWAH, Abanawa Yahawah, Bahashim Shal, Malak YAHAWASHI, Bahashim Shalha, Wakakwadash, Laiwalam Yam, Wa Arayam. All praises and the glory to our Father Yahweh, in the name of King YAHAWASHI, in the name of the Holy Spirit forever and always. Much love to all the real brothers and real sisters out there that are looking forward to the kingdom of heaven, ready for salvation, looking forward to the destruction of America, which is very soon to come. The day of our salvation is nearer than what we believe. YAHAWASHI is returning in our lifetime, for real, and it's going to last for the rest of eternity. Much love to all the real brothers out there that are helping seal the 144,000, the house of David, Ha-Bayath Shao Dawada, and we pray to be part of that number, Yahweh Rat our Lord willing. Much love to the helpers and friends of the prophets of the men and women that are going to be part of the 144,000 and the 1/3. And much love to the 1/3 Israelites scattered all around the earth, the great multitude that scattered amongst these heathen nations and even look just like these other heathen nations where they have been scattered to and do not have the typical Israelite appearance, but they still go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the holy, royal, chosen seed line, who the kingdom of heaven, salvation, the covenants, promises, blessings, and everlasting life is only for. And much love to the 1/3 women and children that are also going to receive salvation through a man of the 144,000. For real, so let's get right into it. So this video is titled, "We Caught Enough Hell. It's Time to Catch Blessings." For real, because we've heard that term forever. Oh, we're catching hell, we're catching hell, we're catching hell. Like, you ever wonder why you never hear no one say, we're going to catch blessings? Why that? Because that's what we're about to come into. Because in Lamentations, it talks about how we already completed our punishment. But it's like dudes are afraid to talk about how blessed we're going to be. It's like dudes are ashamed to talk about how we're going to be royalty and return back to our king state and go back into our godlike angelic form. The scriptures clearly say that we're gods. So we got to act like gods. And we got to live like gods. We got to be living like kings, acting like kings, being blessed like kings, having riches and wealth like kings, because we are kings. There's King YAHAWASHI, there's King David, then there's the 12 apostles, and then it's the 144,000. We're all kings. And each our own order. YAHAWASHI, King David, the 12 apostles, and the 144,000. So guess what? We have unimaginable, we have unestimatable blessings on the way. For real, and our wealth is gonna last forever. See, yo, when the kingdom of heaven comes, there ain't gonna be no financial collapse. There ain't gonna be none of that bullshit in the kingdom. Hell no, what we have is gonna last for the rest of eternity. We have the ultimate kingdom on the way for us. The kingdom of heaven for us is gonna be an everlasting vacation. It's on the way, so let's go to Lamentations real quick. Let's go to Lamentations, the 4th chapter. Because Yahweh Bahashem Yahshua said that our punishment's up. So if our punishment's up, then that means that something got to replace it. So what's the opposite of a curse? A blessing. And that's exactly what's on the way for us. Blessings. So let's go to Lamentations, chapter 4. And we'll go to verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee." Yes, so Yahweh told Esau, Edom, these pale devils, to rejoice, being sarcastic, because their time is up, and after this, it's going to be 1,000 years of horrific slavery, followed by extermination. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai told Esau to rejoice because the cup is about to pass to Esau. And that cup of judgment, the cup of slavery, the cup of curses, the cup of destruction, the cup of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai's wrath. And that's exactly what's about to happen to them. So Esau's in his heaven right now and we're in our hell, but Esau's about to drink of the cup, aka receiving hell. So what are we about to get now? We're about to get our rest. We're about to get our rulership, our kingdom. We're about to get our empire, the Hebrew Israelite empire. Yep, and let's see what's going to happen for us. So it said what's going to happen for Esau, but what's going to be for us? So let's begin at verse 21 again. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee." Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Talking about being stripped of everything. The same way we were stripped of everything, we gotta go to these heathens for the littlest, simplest things, and we don't own absolutely nothing. Well, guess what's about to flip? We're about to become the lender, and they're about to be the borrower. We're gonna be the head, they're gonna be the tail. We're gonna be on top, they're gonna be at the bottom. We're gonna be the rulers, they're gonna be the slaves. That's what's about to happen. And it says, the punishment of thine iniquity, here's the main point, is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Yes, so it said our punishment's done. So we see our punishment when it comes to Deuteronomy 28 and all the other curses scattered throughout the scriptures. We fulfilled it. And it's been a long ass 500 years too, and we're done. So what's going to replace it? There ain't going to be no more punishment, so what's going to be next? Blessings. Everlasting blessings, riches, wealth, spiritual power, all of our heart's desires, having slaves, handmaids, having personal chefs. Yo, in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna have slaves for literally each and every single one of our needs. We're gonna have slaves to do our hair, slaves to make our clothes, slaves to build up our palaces. We're gonna have slaves that go around the earth and that we ship to other planets. In astronaut suits to where they can mine precious resource for us. Yep, and we're gonna give them quotas. The same way King Leopold and these other devils, whenever you didn't pick enough cotton, or if you didn't pick enough wheat, or if you didn't get enough gold, or if you didn't mine enough coal, they would chop your hands off. We're gonna do the same to them. Yup. They're gonna get it double. And we've seen what happened to us. We see the pictures, the movies, we see the slavery museums, and we still don't know everything that these devils have done to us. These devils have done some horrific things. And a lot of it's so horrific that you gotta take a break from reading about it, because it makes you want to go on a killing spree. It does. But guess what? We are gonna go on a killing spree when we get that spiritual power, because hunting season's about to begin. And Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahshua said in the book of Ezekiel, the 25th chapter, verse 12 and on down, he said that we're gonna do an Esau Edom according to his anger and according to his fury. Yes, so these devils are about to get double for what they have done to us. For real. That cup's gonna pass through to them. So it says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Yeah, so we're not gonna go in captivity no more. But Esau's about to go into captivity, and so are all these heathens. We ain't never going to captivity ever again. See how it's a trade-off? You see, right now we're in slavery, but these heathens are ruling. But we're about to go into rulership, and we're never going in slavery ever again, and we're going to be in power forever and ever. And these devils and heathens are going down, and they're never going to be in rulership ever again, and not going to be in eternal slavery. It's going to be 1,000 years of hardcore slavery for all these heathens. Then after the 1,000 years, Esau Edom's going to be exterminated, and all the other heathens, they're going to get their inheritance, go into their own lands. They're going to be speaking Hebrew, keeping the holy days, keeping all the 613 laws. And they're still going to be in slavery, except it's not going to be hardcore anymore. We're going to treat them like regular servants. You see, before these heathens did what they did, well, we treated them like regular servants. We didn't have to beat their ass or nothing. But after what they did to us now, see, during the time of King David and King Solomon, we were fucking them up too, because they were wicked. That's why Yahawah said in the book of Deuteronomy, whenever we conquered our enemies, he said, I gave you the land of your enemies. Not because of your righteousness, but because of their wickedness. Yes, see, during the time of King David, they were wicked, so we were beating the shit out of them. But even before that, like the time of Noah, and around that time, we didn't have to fuck them up or nothing. But now, after they wanted to put us in the most brutal form of slavery ever, and all the heathens wanted to team up on us and wipe away our nationality, and all systematically keep us down, and oppress us and throw us in jail, and call us all these bywords, and make up all these derogatory and racist names for us, and mocking us, and want to always demonize us, that they about to get fucked up for that. They about to get fucked up for that. For real, like, you know how it says in Revelation, right? It says, when it talks about the two witnesses, and it says the two prophets which tormented all the other nations, something like that. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. But guess what? We're about to do it again to them. But this time it's going to be for 1,000 years. and it's gonna be worse. Just like how King David said, and he said it in Psalms, and he said it. Actually, you know what? Let me grab it. Let's get it. That's one of my favorite scriptures. When King David said he was fucking up all these heathens, and he said they cried, but there was none to save them, and he said how Yahweh didn't even hear them. That's coming back on a major level. That's coming back for 1,000 years, and yeah, it's gonna be horrific for them. Yeah, so that's also one of our blessings, seeing the fall of our enemies, getting revenge. Yahweh using us as his battle axe and weapons of war to beat all these other nations to pieces. That's what we're about to do. And this is Psalms chapter 18. Let me see if that's the one I want. Let me see. Here we go. Perfect. Psalms chapter 18, I'll get the main point, where it says how King David got his revenge and Yahweh didn't hear their cries. Yup, they're about to be crying some more. Psalms chapter 18. I'll begin at 37. I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. Damn. King David was badass. You see, they make all these movies, they make King David look all soft. They want to make all of our forefathers look all soft. Our forefathers were warlike men. And that's why these heathens are still so afraid of us today. That's why when you get pulled over, or you'll see some Israelite man, even if he's not even that big, he could be like 5'8", 5'9", which isn't really that tall. He'll be around 150 pounds, which isn't even really that heavy for a man. The average man's about at least 170, 180. And it'll be 5 cops. They all got guns, but yet they're still afraid of him. They're like, yo, what the fuck are y'all afraid of? Y'all in front of an unarmed Israelite man that's no threat, committed no crimes, he's no criminal, but it's 5 of you. Y'all all got weapons, y'all all got walkie-talkies, so y'all can call for backup if you need it, even though you don't need backup because it's already fucking 5 of you, right? But y'all are the afraid ones though. You think your life is in danger, even though y'all are clearly outnumbering this one man. You know why? Because Esau's a bitch. Esau knows he's a bitch. For real. And guess what? Yo, Yahweh Shemashah is about to raise us up, and they know that payback's coming. They know that payback's on the way. For real. When Yahweh raises us up, it's gonna be ugly for these devils and heathens. They are gonna pay bad. You seen what we went through? What they're going through is gonna be 1,000 times worse than that. And that's why it even says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter, it says how Yahweh chastises us, but Yahweh also chastises our enemies 1,000 times more. Yeah, so, yo, it's gonna be really bad for these heathens. King David said he didn't even stop till he wiped out every single one of them. King David was no joke. And King David's gonna be raised back up in these last days. King David's gonna be raised up again. Or should I say in the kingdom. Because it says in, I believe Ezekiel 37, how King David shall be raised up once the kingdom comes. Yep, so King David's gonna be getting it in too. Yahawashi gonna be getting it in. We're all gonna be getting it in. For real. So let's continue on. So King David said, I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. Yup, that's going to happen again. We're going to beat them into submission. They're going to be stripped of their swords. They're going to be stripped of their blessings, aka the sword. Because the sword is Esau's blessing, and you have these other heathens that use it too. But that's all going to be taken from them. Their media, all their lies, their witchcraft that they use on the left-hand side to brainwash and deceive people, that's all being wiped away. They're losing their left-hand power through Satan because, you see, Yahweh Shemashah never forsakes us. And we're the chosen people of Yahweh Shemashah, right? Well, guess what? These Edomites, these devils, they're the chosen people of Satan. And they're Satan's chosen people. But guess what? Satan ain't like Yahweh Shemashah. You see, Yahweh's the Most High. Satan just follows orders. So guess what? Satan's about to forsake them. Satan don't give a fuck about these Edomites. Satan's only doing his job. Satan don't give a fuck about them. Whenever Satan deceives them, you see, it's a cycle. You see, Esau deceives the whole entire earth, but Satan deceives these Edomites. Satan, he deceives all these elite families. The Rockefeller, the Rothschilds, and all these different families. Yes, Satan gives them orders whenever they do their rituals, whenever they eat shit, whenever they drink piss, whenever they want to drink blood and eat pineal glands and eat umbilical cords, that they gotta do all that nasty shit, but guess what? Satan's about to forsake them. Satan's about to turn his back on them. Yep, and that's why it even talks about in the book of Obadiah, it says how the understanding is moved out of Esau. Yep, because Esau gets all of his understanding through Satan, all of his wickedness and his power, but that's all about to be gone. Yep, yep, so Esau's power is about to forsake him, but our power don't never forsake us. For real. So let's go back to that, let's read some more. And then it says, for thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued unto me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord Yahawah. Yet King David said there was none to save them. And that's how it's going to be. You see, these heathens, they don't have a savior. These heathens are bastards. They don't have no power. They have idols. They have inanimate objects that they bow down to and talk to. But we have the true living power as our power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Ain't no power like our power. That's why Yahweh said in Isaiah, he is Yahweh and there is none else. And then it says, they cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord Yahweh. But he answered them not. Whoo! Yep, he answered them not. So Yahweh ain't gonna hear the prayers of these heathens. They're about to get destroyed. After everything these heathens have done to us, you think they're gonna be good? Hell no. It says Yahweh answered them not, so Yahweh don't care about them. What did Yahweh say? Yahweh said that he would bless us. Yahweh said that he would bless those that bless us, and he would curse those that curse us. So they obviously cursed us because we're under the curses, right? So what are they gonna receive? They're gonna get the curses double for 1,000 years. So it's about to be really bad for them. Yahweh don't hear their prayers. It's over for them. It's game over for these heathens and devils. And 2/3, but we're mainly talking about these heathens. And bear with me a second. Let me get some water real quick. Oops. Let me get rid of that. Alright, there we go. Hold on real quick. Alright, all set. Had to blow my nose too, but everything's all good now. There we go. Yeah, so these heathens are screwed. And let's continue on. And then it says, then did I beat them as small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Yeah, so these heathens, they're about to get it really bad. So like I said, not only is our blessings things like the riches, the glory, the power, the women, but also beating up our slaves and having all of our slaves. Like I said, we're gonna have a slave for every need. We're gonna have slaves to cook for us. We're gonna have slaves to make our clothes. We're gonna have slaves that are constantly cleaning and polishing the gold streets of Jerusalem and making sure the floors of our palaces and mansions are nice and shiny to where you can see your reflection, making sure everything's always dusted, making sure our kids are always full of food and everything's always clean, and making sure we're always good. Every second of the day, these heathens are gonna be pleasing us in the kingdom. They're always gonna bow down to us. They're gonna be paying tribute to us every single day, bringing us all their wealth and riches. And that's why it says in the book of Isaiah, the 60th chapter, it says how when it comes to the kingdom, it says thy gate shall be open continually. Because it's not going to stop. We're just going to take everything of theirs. They're going to be left with nothing. They're going to be desolate. They're about to be desolate. The same way we got nothing, they're about to have even less than we have. Yo, in the kingdom of heaven, their living conditions and their poverty and the curses upon them, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna make barrios, reservations, and projects and slums look like top-notch hotel resorts. Yup. Their conditions are gonna be so bad. They're gonna be begging us to put us in some. They're gonna be begging to be put in something like a reservation or a barrio where it's roaches everywhere and tin roofs, and when it rains, you got water leaking through it, and you got a little hole, not even a real toilet to put all your waste in. For real, and that's how bad it's gonna be for them. It's gonna be horrible for these heathens. Yes, let's get some more stuff. For real, we're gonna have slaves to do our hair, to comb our beards. We're gonna have slaves to practice our spiritual powers on. Oh, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna love it. So let's go to Jeremiah real quick. Because Yahweh said that he's gonna give us all the good things. So we know that we completed the curses, right? Which is the bad things. But Yahweh said he's gonna give us the good things now. Let's grab that real quick. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 32 and 42. It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, like as I have brought all this great evil upon this people, so will I bring upon them all the good that I have promised them." Yes, so Yahweh said the curses will come upon us. Boom, we got the curses. So Yahweh said the blessings are coming too, right? So guess what, that's on the way. Because Yahweh, he's not a man that he should lie. Yep, and guess what? The blessings is gonna be better than the curses. The curses was only temporary, but the blessings is forever. And that's why the scriptures say this right here. That's exactly why the scriptures say this in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 17. "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment." See, this is only a moment. It feels long, but it's really not long. 500 years has nothing on eternity. Eternity's gonna go on forever. Guess what? We've been here for 500 years, right? But guess what? Will we still be in captivity 500 years later? So hold on, take that same amount of time, right? So 500 years. Shit, not even 5. You can go from 50, from just, let's go to all the 5s. So 500. It's been about 500 years, and imagine another 50 years. Are we gonna be in America for another 50 years? Hell fucking no. Are we gonna be in America for another 5 years? Hell fucking no. Hell no. Yahawashi's gonna be back way before then. He gotta be. At the rate things are going, these devils making all these crazy ass pestilences. Shit, yo, that virus bullshit's a fucking joke. Yo, just wait till they unleash the big boys. I'm talking about those true demon pestilences. Even though it is already demons because the angels control everything, but you get what I mean. I'm talking about the type of shit that you see in World War Z and that you see in The Happening. You remember that movie The Happening by, who's that weird ass dude? M. Night Shyamalan, and John Leguizamo was in that movie, and Mark Wahlberg as well. That movie where people got that disease where it made them commit suicide, and you had that one dude that was mowing his lawn, and he wasn't using one of those regular lawn mowers, the ones that you walk with and push. He was using one of those vehicle lawn mowers, and this motherfucker, he fixed the wheel so that it would drive straight, and this motherfucker got off the lawnmower and laid in the grass and let it run over him and chop his face up. And then you had John Leguizamo, he got the disease, and then he just sat in the street Indian style like a little kid in 3rd grade, listening to a little school teacher read a book, and he took a piece of glass and started slitting his wrist. Like, y'all remember that drug Flocka? That zombie drug? But guess what? People don't gotta do the drug to... People don't gotta have no Flocka to act like a zombie. Because Esau, he's gonna put it in the chemtrails. He's gonna put it in the water supply. Like in Batman Begins. You remember Batman Begins? The one with, the one that came out, I believe, 2005 with Christian Bale. You remember Scarecrow? When he put that chemical in the water supply that made people go crazy? Esau's gonna do that in real life. Esau, whatever Esau's gonna do in real life, he puts it in movies. Yo, you know what somebody said? I seen this old meme that was talking about predictive programming, and it was like everything that's animated, that's where they put the truth in, but in real life, that's where everything's fake. Like when it comes to Esau's so-called reality shows, which isn't even reality, because even reality shows are scripted. All this bullshit TV, but when it comes to movies and cartoons, that's where Esau puts all of his messages. For real. Like I was saying, Corona, like when it comes to the virus, the one that's going on now, I'm not even gonna say the word because I heard people are getting strikes for that and I ain't trying to get no strike. But that right there is a baby disease compared to what's coming. Shit, yo, just wait till people start acting like the zombies out of World War Z. Yo, y'all remember that part in World War Z where Brad Pitt and his family, when they were on top of the skyscraper and the zombies were coming after them, and somebody was in a helicopter and the helicopter lifted them up on the road, and now they were about 20 feet away. By the time the by the time the helicopter got them up and slowly started going back up into the sky, it was about a 20-foot gap. Not too far, but far enough. And the zombies, you could tell in their mind, they knew damn well they weren't going to make that jump onto the helicopter, but they didn't give a fuck. They still jumped anyways. They didn't give a fuck. They had no fear of death, no fear of pain. They're not going to give a fuck. For real. People gonna like even in real life when it comes to Flocka, yo, this dude ran full speed and bashed his head right into a car window and his head went right through that shit. I was like, damn. Yup. For real. Yo, watch. Yo, how much you wanna bet? Yo, Esau's gonna do some shit like that. Esau, I was gonna say Esau's brewing it up right now. Esau ain't brewing it up right now. Esau already got that shit created. Esau already been had that shit made. Yep, that shit is in the CDC or any other of these biological weapon laboratories, sitting up in some cold freezer room, just waiting to be unleashed. For real, it's about to happen. Yep, and they're gonna call some shit like the kamikaze disease or kamikaze virus. For real. Yeah, but let's continue on though. I just wanted to say that, but I'm on fire right now. Shoot, this might be like 2 hours long. For real, this might be at least an hour and 30 minutes. My battery's kind of low. Actually, no, let me plug in my phone right now, because I ain't trying to have this shut off in the middle of recording. Hold on, let me get my other charger, because this one's way longer. Bear with me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Perfect, all set. Let's be on fire now. Let's get back to this fire. Yep, so 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 17. It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory." Oh yeah, and that other analogy that I was talking about, like when it came to 550 and 5, the kingdom of heaven's gonna be forever. Guess what? Yahawashi is gonna be back very, very soon. We might not even be here for like another year or so. Like, of course, we don't know the exact time. Yeah, but the time is very short here. The kingdom of heaven's for the rest of eternity. Yo, guess what? Even 10,000 years from now, we're still gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, living it up with Yahawashi and King David, and still getting more blessings. We're gonna get blessings on this side in the kingdom. Yo, on the first day, just in the first day of the kingdom, you're gonna get more blessings in the first day of the kingdom than your whole entire life on this side now. Yo, that's how blessed we're gonna be. And in the kingdom, even a million years from now, we're still gonna be in the kingdom. Even a trillion years from now, we're still gonna be in the kingdom. We're not gonna have no wrinkles, no fatigue, no tiredness. We ain't gonna need no canes, no strollers. No life support, no respiratory breathing systems, nope. We're gonna have our vitality forever. You know, when you're a kid, you have all that energy, you're flexible, you're strong, you have that functional strength, you never get tired, you're like an Energizer bunny. In the kingdom of heaven, that's how we're always gonna be. We're not gonna have no more gray hairs, we're not gonna have no dark eye circles, we're not gonna lose any teeth, we're not gonna have to go to the dentist, we're not gonna have to get no checkups, we ain't gonna have no health problems, we're not gonna be sick, nothing. We're truly gonna be living. So this is but for a moment. The kingdom of heaven's forever. For real. So let's keep going. It says, yeah, that was pretty much it, but I can get the next one. While we look at the Slakia, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Yeah, so we're not worried about what we see now, because we know this is all going to be destroyed, and nothing here means shit anyways. These phones suck, phones always break down, phones always turn off on you, electronics wear out, clothes get holes in it, everything always got to be replaced. It doesn't matter how good something is, everything always got to be replaced, and everything breaks down eventually. And even if something don't break down, if it's well constructed, guess what? Those nuclear missiles gonna make sure it breaks the fuck down. For real. But the kingdom of heaven, what we got coming in the kingdom, that's gonna blast forever. Our wives, our children, all of our blessings, our heart's desires, our wealth and riches, everything is gonna last for the rest of eternity. It ain't never gonna be taken away from us. We're never gonna be dethroned. We ain't never gonna lose our power. We're never gonna die either. So we're gonna get to enjoy it forever. Yo, and that's another thing too. Yo, we're gonna be blessed so greatly that we're gonna need those spiritual powers, and we're gonna need perfect bodies just to be able to handle all the blessings that we are gonna receive. Because it's gonna be too much to handle in this flesh. Yo, look what carnal people get. You watch all these game shows, somebody will win $100,000, not even $1 million. Somebody will win $100,000 and they faint on game shows. The kingdom, yo, oh my gosh. Yo, the kingdom of heaven. Yo, just one of our fucking pair of socks in the kingdom is gonna be worth more than $100,000. So for us to be able to handle all the bless that Yahawah Shemashah is gonna give us, we're gonna have to be transformed, because we'll probably drop dead. It'll be such a rush of blissfulness and excitement and happiness. It'll be too much. Yo, you'll be like one of those fainting goats. Yo, you ever see those fainting goats? Like when they get real excited and they just drop. Yo, that's gonna be like us in the kingdom. That's gonna be like us right there. What we got coming to us is gonna be so beautiful. Yo, we can't fathom it. That's why it says, "Eye hath not seen, nor ear heard the things which Yahawah has prepared for them that love Him." We really can't even fathom it. Yo, and I seen an ill positive affirmation like that too. It was like, you're gonna be so blessed that it's gonna scare you. Yo, we're gonna be so blessed, we're not even gonna think that we're living, we're gonna think that we're dreaming. In a good way. You see, now we're in a bad dream. And that's why it talks about in Psalms 126 how we're gonna wake up out of this bad dream and we're gonna be filled with laughter. Yo, we're gonna be blessed so greatly, we're not even gonna believe it's real. Shit, you're gonna be splashing cold water on your face. You're probably gonna bang your head on the wall a little bit, not enough to fracture your skull, but not to this kind of, not where it's like causing actual injury, but enough to kind of hurt you a little. You're gonna be like trying to wake yourself up, like, yo, is this real? Am I really living this? Yep, and Yahawah's gonna be like, yes, you are. This is what you prayed for, this is what you've been waiting for, you endured, and here's the blessings, rewards, and gifts. It's all about to come. It's all coming for us. Yeah, so what we see on this side ain't nothing. But what's coming in the kingdom is for eternity. Yeah, so that's why Yahawah said to set up heart upon the kingdom, and everything else will be added unto us. Yep, so let's get some more scriptures. Let's see what else I want to grab. I got mad scriptures. I got mad ill stuff ready. Let me see what I want to grab. Oh, let me get this one. Psalms 37:4. Delight thyself also in Yahweh, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. Yeah, so we're about to have all of our heart's desires. All we gotta do is just keep doing what we're doing, enduring, because we're gonna receive everything. Yahweh Hashem is not a liar. He's not a man that he should lie. He already promised us everything. And Yahweh punished us. He didn't even want to do it, but we went off and he had to do it. But don't you think he wants to give us the blessings? Hell yeah, Yahweh can't wait to do that. That's what he wanted to do to begin with. That's why Yahweh said, even before he told us about the curses, in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, at the very beginning, it says if we followed the laws, we would have got the blessings. And guess what? Yahweh's so merciful that we're still going to have all the blessings anyways, for the rest of eternity. Yup. For real. So we don't gotta worry. We're gonna get our revenge. Yahweh Shemeshah is gonna destroy all the wicked. Oh, let me get that too, because sometimes we see all these wicked people, and it can piss us off sometimes. Seeing these wicked people live all lavishly, seeing these people go without their judgment, even though we know that's gonna happen, but just seeing them be so carefree. They don't fear the Lord. Here it is. We make one little mistake. Here it is, like you'll accidentally burn incense on the Sabbath. Like you'll be talking to a brother, you'll be burning some incense. And then all of a sudden a brother hits you up, he's like, Shabbat Shalom. I'm like, and then before I even text him back and read the rest of his message, I'm all jumping out of my bed to put my incense out. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot it was the Sabbath. But these people, they're doing all types of sins. Like major sins. I mean, all sin is sin, and the scriptures say if we break one, we break them all. But when it comes to those real serious sins, like adultery, freaking doing cocaine, people drinking lean, fucking doing dumb shit, committing crimes, kidnapping people. Yo, there's some violent ass people out here. Yo, I be meeting some grimy ass, violent ass people. I'm like, yo, how the fuck are you still walking free and enjoying life? I'm like, yo, no one's fucking killed you yet. I'm like, damn, you still didn't get your judgment? You still didn't get your karma for all that shit you did? But guess what? It's gonna happen. The judgment always catches up with them. Nobody escapes. Just because they didn't receive it yet, that doesn't mean it ain't never gonna happen. And that's why it says in Ecclesiastes, it says that because sin is not executed speedily, it says that it is fully set in the heart of men to do evil. But it says, it shall be well with them that fear the Lord, but it shall not be well with them that do not fear the Lord. Yeah, so their judgment's coming. For real, those nuclear missiles can't wait to burn them up. That family can't wait to get them. And it's gonna happen. For real. So Psalms 37:1, it says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Yeah, because Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, he's about to put them all to death. And it says, for they shall soon be cut like the grass. Slakia, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Yep, so Yahweh Hashem Yeshua is about to destroy them. They're all about to be wiped out. And we're going to see their judgment, and we're going to be laughing. And guess what? They're going to see us in our glory. Yahweh's going to bless us right in front of our enemies. The same way that we got to see them living good. Guess what? Well, now they're about to see us living good. Now we're going to get to see them suffer while we have all the resources. While we have fatness. While we have abundance. While they have nothing. While they're turned into beggars. While they're eating our crumbs. Guess what? Fuck that. They're not even gonna have our crumbs. They're not getting shit. See, at least we got crumbs, but they're not even getting that. They're getting nothing. 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 Fucking nothing. For real. Yahweh Hashem Yeshua is about to destroy them. They're all about to be destroyed. And yeah, Yahweh can't wait to destroy them. Everything has an appointed time. Everything comes at a perfect timing. It's like when it comes to making pasta, you put the salt in the pot, and you have to wait for the water to come to a boil before you throw the pasta in. Because if you throw the pasta in the water before the boil comes, then it won't come out right. See, everything has to be done a certain way. It's a movie. A movie doesn't just play over in a second. A movie, the average movie is about 45 minutes, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Everything has a process. Yep, and guess what? We're coming to the process, and we're coming to the part. We're coming to the good part of the movie, where we get raised up, get our blessings, and these 2/3 devils and heathens get their destruction. For real, let's get that scripture where it says how Yahweh laughs at the wicked. This is Psalms 37 and 13. It says, the Lord Yahweh shall laugh at him. Actually, let me get the verse above it too. Actually, no, let me get the verse above that one also. I'll get verses... I'll get verses 10, 11, 12, and 13. So verse 10, it says, for yet a little while... See, only a little while they're in power, not a long time. It says a little while, but us, we get forever. So our blessing is way better than Esau's. That's why even though Esau's living it up, he's the one that's a trillionaire. Shit, he don't gotta breathe in that chemtrail air. These devils, I'm talking about the elite devils. They live on all these private islands. Shit, they have all non-GMO seeds. They have all organic ionized water. These devils don't touch no GMO food. They're trillionaires, having $20,000 bottles of wine, having all these private slaves in their manors and their estates, with state-of-the-art security. These devils ain't worried about nothing. Yo, they have every fucking thing they want. It says in Psalm 73 how they have more than the heart could wish. Yo, if you have more than your heart could wish, then why the fuck do you hate us so bad? You already got everything, right? Yo, and even Aaron Russo was saying that, and he may be an Israelite, because Nick Rockefeller wanted Aaron Russo to be part of the New World Order plan, but he didn't want to get down with that. And then he was asking Nick Rockefeller, he was like, you're rich, you own everything. He was like, what else do you want? And he said that they said they want complete control. It's like, you already fucking control everything. What, you want to chip in people now too? It's like, here it is, you're already tracking people through their cell phones, through emails, through texts, through the Pentagon and the National Security Agency and the CIA and the FBI and all these other types of intelligence agencies. You already know what we're doing pretty much at every time of the day. Whenever you go to a store and then you leave that store, when you leave that store, minutes later, you're getting ads talking about rate your visit. How was the store? Did you find what you were looking for? It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, because they're tracking us. You know how on your phone it says, do you want to give location? Even when you hit no, they still got your location. They're always watching us through what we're doing. That's why it's good for when you're at home. If you have a laptop, or if you have any TVs in your house, take some duct tape, or I would say electrical tape, because duct tape is too rough and you don't want to discolor or ruin your TV or devices. I would use electric tape and cover the lens and the microphone of your laptop and your TV as well, because it even shows that in that what's that movie, Snowden, where it showed them tapping everyone's devices, and it showed them spying on people, and they tapped when they were at the security agency. This guy, this pervert, and don't you know a lot of perverts actually are spies? Yeah, like you hear all these stories of like these pedophile men that can like hack into a baby's cradle camera, and instead of them getting charged with pedophilia, you know what the government does? Since they have all these amazing security skills, they get jobs in the Pentagon, and so here it is, now you have a Pentagon, here it is, you have a pedophile that's now getting all these special rights from the government and not getting even charged and punished for pedophilia. This place is fucking nasty. Yeah, but that's why it's always good to cover up your stuff, for real. But the main point I'm making is that these devils watch us through everything. But now you want to put a chip in everyone to know exactly what everyone is doing literally every second of the day? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but like I was saying, what's the question? The question was, these devils have everything, so why do they hate us so much? Because they know that blessing ain't shit. Our blessing's everything. Yeah, they had a good little run. They had their Hollywood, they had their Vegas, and their Edomite privilege, and they got to ghetto gag black women. But guess what? It's over. But guess what? Yo, in the kingdom, yo, you thought it was bad with these black women being concubines? Yo, in the kingdom, yo, these Edomite women and these heathens, yo, we're gonna slut them out so damn bad. Yo, they're gonna make black women now look feminine and delicate. That's how much we're gonna turn their women out. You see, but we ain't gonna do that freaky shit when it comes to urinating on women. Well, what do they call that? Scat porn. When it comes to fecal matter, yo, these devils are nasty. They're into that type of shit. Yo, one time I seen a video before. Yo, it was when I was in the world. I used to like just research dumb videos on the internet. It was after I seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And I know a lot of you know about 2 Girls, 1 Cup, and if you never seen it, don't watch it. You don't want to know what it is. But since I seen that, I'm like, what else is on the web? I seen this one video, right? It showed 4 different girls. They were finger painting with their period blood. For real, these devils are fucking nasty. These devils, they like doing all that twisted shit. But when it comes to Israelite men, we want that passionate love making with our women. For real. But Esau wants to go in the ass. Esau wants to use mouth gags and tie women up and like, what the fuck? Yeah, because he's the devil. He's the devil. But guess what? Yo, these devils are about to get it way worse. For once all the curses flip, yo, it's gonna be really nasty for these devils. For real. Their blessing ain't nothing. Our blessing is gonna be forever. For real. And the kingdom of heaven, it's not gonna be no progression. Where, you see how when it came to Esau, you see Esau began in the 1400s, came over here, conquered Gad. They were in little shacks and tents. But then, that's when they had us build all their mansions and houses, and then they got the houses and mansions, but they gave us the shacks and the sheds, the little dingy little piece of shit huts and all that. And they got the food, they got the good stuff, but we got the scraps, so we always got the leftovers. And for them, it was a progressive period where they didn't have much power, even though they were just beginning their power. And there came a time period when they were in the peak of their power, when they were pretty much untouchable, but now they're losing all that power. See, in the kingdom of heaven, that ain't never gonna be us. You see, in the kingdom of heaven, we're always gonna be at our golden age. In the kingdom of heaven, we're always gonna be at the peak of our power. We're always gonna be in our prime. We're always gonna be in our zenith. The kingdom of heaven is gonna stay high. Like, you ever see those graphs where it shows sales or like a plummeting market? And it'll go up, then it'll go down, then it'll go up, then it'll go down, then it'll be steady, then it'll go down a little bit, then it'll go boom, all the way back up. In the kingdom of heaven, that ain't gonna happen. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna stay on cloud 9. For real, in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be on cloud 9,999,999 all the fucking time, even more than that. See, there was a time where they had man-made labor, and then they had the Industrial Revolution, and now we're in the technological age. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna begin advanced, and we're always gonna be advanced. It ain't gonna be no Stone Age or no loss of technology or imperfections and flaws in our kingdom. Hell no, that ain't gonna happen. We're always gonna be on cloud 9. We're always gonna be on perfection. We're always gonna be in our peak, and ain't no one gonna stop it either. For real. The kingdom of heaven's gonna be beautiful. And that's why these devils hate us, because they know that we're gonna have the whole universe. That's why Esau's trying to come up with technology through all this RFID and biometric stuff. He's trying to lengthen his lifespan. He's trying to create technology to regenerate limbs. He's trying to seek perfection on the left-hand side, but you can't. Esau cannot imitate Yahweh by Shem Yahshai's creation. Everything that Esau does, it's always a horrible knockoff, and he can't come nowhere close to the power of Yahweh by Shem Yahshai. That's why it says in Job the 14th chapter, it says how Yahweh has appointed his bounds that he could not pass. Yahweh by Shem Yahshai ain't letting Esau get that far. Why? So he could fuck up shit some more? On top of all the damage he's already caused for 500 years? Hell no. Esau's done. He's going back on his leash, aka captivity. He's going back in chains where he belongs, like the dog he is, and that's how it's going to be for the rest of eternity. For the 1,000 years, and then he's going to be exterminated. For real. And let's read some more in Psalms 37. Psalms 37 has a whole lot of stuff I want. And now, let me go to Psalms 37 and 18. It says, "The Lord Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever." Whoo! Yep. And what does it say in Sirach? In Sirach it says how the days of man are numbered, but how the days of Israel are innumerable. So guess what? We're gonna live forever. These devils don't live forever. We're gonna live forever. With all the power they got, they don't even live forever. With all the power they got, these devils still get cancer. You got these rich devils still getting the virus. They're still getting COVID. They're still getting C9. So these devils don't have no power. These devils don't got nothing. These devils are in their queendom and they're still miserable. They still want to call the police on us over bullshit. It's like, yo, you devils are in your queendom. It's like, yo, don't you want to have fun? Don't you want to live and be happy and smile? You just want to go around starting altercations and confrontations and fights and being miserable? Yeah, because that's what devils do. Esau wakes up miserable. Yo, Esau is a real life Grinch. Esau is just a bitter piece of shit. Esau is still mad over his blessing that he gave away over 4,000 years ago. It's like, get over it. It's like these devils tell us to always get over shit. Here it is. That's no coincidence because you have 400 and then you have 4,000. 144,000, no coincidence. Esau tells us to get over something that happened 400 years ago, even though they're still doing it today, but that's what they say, right? But here it is. Their stupid ass forefather Esau gave away the blessing 4,000 years ago, but they still can't get over it. It's like, get the fuck over it. It ain't meant for you. Yeah, we're the salt, and you're the shit. You're the piece of shit. Actually, yo, I haven't got that scripture forever. Let me go to that real quick. Let me go to that in Romans 9. Y'all know where I'm going. Yeah, but like, yeah, we're the salt, and you're just a piece of shit. At first I said your shit. No, at first I said yeah, this shit. But when you say to someone you're the shit, that actually means you're cool. But when you say piece of shit, that's when you really ain't shit. Yep, so just to differentiate, to make that clear. But let's read that in Romans chapter 9, and I'll begin at 18. It says, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, in whom he hardeneth. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay? Here's the main point. Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor. Yeah, so guess what? Yahweh made two main vessels. The two main characters of the scriptures. You have Jacob and Esau. Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the other main character is Esau, Edom, these pale devils. And we're the vessel of honor with the chosen, and they're the vessel of dishonor, the devil. They're the base of all men. And they're mad because they don't have the blessing. They're mad because they don't have an everlasting blessing. That's why they're not happy. These devils do everything. They travel everywhere. They do rock climbing. They do skydiving. They do scuba diving. They do hiking, trekking, do it all. Like, y'all be watching the Travel Channel and seeing VH1. You see how these Edomites be living, where they travel everywhere, try all this exotic food, go into all these exotic resorts. They do everything. They have the whole fucking earth. They do, yo, like, you know how many ancient artifacts these devils dig up that we don't even know about? Yep, these devils, they literally have everything. For real. These devils have all the gold. They have everything up in the Vatican. These devils have all the food they want. They can have anything they want. They can go anywhere they want. They don't gotta worry about being killed by police. Like, these devils be living. And guess what? It still ain't enough for them. Nothing makes the devil happy. Nothing makes Esau happy. But that's why Yahweh's about to wipe them out. They're about to be wiped out once and for all. For real. And yo, y'all ever be seeing, like, on the Travel Channel, like when they be showing those Edomites that be having those luxury RVs, that be having the granite countertops, it'll have the flip out big screen TVs. it'll have like a basketball hoop attached to it on the outside. So like if you have like it'll have like a flip out grill too. I'm like, what the fuck? So as you're grilling, people on the other side of the RV can play basketball. I'm like, damn, these devils be living. For real. It's like, what the fuck? Heated floors. It's one thing to have heat, but they be even having heated floors so you can walk barefoot and still enjoy the warmth on your feet. These devils have everything. But that's nothing. You know why? Because they're about to lose it. It doesn't matter how something good it is. I mean, it doesn't matter how good something is. If you know that you're eventually going to lose it, you're never really going to be happy, because it doesn't matter how good it feels to have it at that present moment. In the back of your mind, you know that you ain't going to have it one day. And on top of that, Esau's like, damn, I got all this now, but I'm about to go in slavery. I'm about to be exterminated. I'm about to get double for what my forefathers did. So that's why these devils ain't happy, because their conscience is always fucking with them. They have a heavy tab to pay. Shit, you want to be mad at us all because you didn't get the blessing. You know, you need to be mad at your stupid ass forefather Esau, Edom, your progenitor. He's the one that gave away the blessing like the retard he is. Yup, and that's why Esau wants to bring out the chip, because that's like Esau's revenge on us. Well, that's Esau's revenge on 2/3, not the 144,000. Yahawah Tazawa of that number. Because we got the blessing, and Esau, he's gonna make 2/3 take the RFID chip to be destroyed right along with them. And that's kind of like Esau's way to be like, aha, I kind of got your blessing, even though he's not. What I mean by kind of got your blessing is that, because if all Israel was righteous, right, then we would always receive salvation this first go around, the same way every single Israelite got delivered out of ancient Egypt. Well, that ain't gonna happen this time. You see, we all made it out of ancient Egypt, but this time, the majority of the nation of Israel is gonna be destroyed, which is 2/3. Yeah, so Esau's gonna take 2/3 with him. So that's Esau's way of kind of getting back at Israel. Esau's gonna be like, aha, hey, you may be getting the kingdom, hey, but you're gonna feel that nuclear missile fire with me. Yup, Esau's the fucking devil. For real, Esau's such a petty bitch. For real. But this devil's time of power is all about to be done and over with. Yep, so there's one vessel unto honor, another unto dishonor, and we're that vessel of honor. And that's why these devils hate us, because they're mad because we get the glory. They're mad because we have all the salt, we have all the style. They're mad because we have that superiority and that dominance. They don't have that. They're mad because they're not gods. We're the gods. Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahshua said out, we're gods. So let's go back to Psalms 37 now. So Psalms chapter 37. And let me go to verse 10 again. It says, for yet a little while. Yeah, because Esau's time is short. He's only going to be in power a little bit. It's only been a short amount of time, and the days are moving by quicker, because it's near our time for salvation. Because if this devil's in power for any longer, the whole entire planet's going to perish. But Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahshai ain't going to let that happen, because in Ecclesiastes, it says how Yahweh has set the earth to abide forever. Yup, so let's keep. Hey, Shalom Makim, sorry for that. My phone stopped the recording app, but now it's right back to it. And it was gonna be just one long part, but I'm like, you know what? The little part that got recorded before it got cut off, I'll just make that part 1, and I'll just do another part 2. And hopefully part 2 is just as long. Well, if not, maybe even longer. Shit, let's get right back into it. Yeah, so I left off in Psalms 37 and 10. It says, for yet a little while, the wicked shall not be, yea, they shall diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. Yes, I was talking about how Esau's going to implement the chip, and he's going to take 2/3 down with him. But guess what? Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahshua, he's even going to have mercy upon 2/3. Because 2/3, they're still going to enjoy the kingdom. Even 2/3 are going to come back with everlasting life and have immortality. Even 2/3 are going to have all their heart's desires when they come back. And even 2/3 are going to get their revenge on these devils and heathens in the kingdom. Shit, 2/3 are going to be fucking up these devils, beating the shit out of them, punching them in the face. Like, what devils? You made me take the chip? Yeah, for real. So 2/3 are going to even get their revenge. Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahshua, he's that merciful. For real, our blessings and glories is forever. Forever. For real. We're gonna be kings forever. We're gonna be shining forever, like the sun. Yup, like how Yahweh said. Yahweh said if the sun and the moon and the stars depart from before him, Yahweh said that he will cast off all the seed of Israel for what we have done. And we're always gonna see the sun. The sun stays shining. And guess what? We're gonna stay shining. For real. And it says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Yep, we're gonna inherit the earth. And us inheriting the earth, that's not talking about just living on the earth. That's talking about actually ruling the earth. We're about to rule the earth. And these devils are gonna be on the earth too, but the only difference is that they're gonna be in slavery this time. They're not gonna be calling the shots like how they do now. In the kingdom of heaven, we're not gonna have to worry about no traffic stops and police messing with us. Yo, these devils police everything. You can't do shit without Esau fucking with you. Shit, if you're driving through your town, you gotta be fucked with regular police. If you're on the highway, you gotta be fucked with by state police. Or what, you wanna go fishing, you wanna take out a little yacht or a little speedboat, you gotta deal with the marine police. Or what, you on the internet, you gotta deal with cyber police. You gotta deal with Esau stalking you on there. You wanna go to the airport and fly, you gotta let Esau molest you when they pat you down. Like, it's like always something. These devils control everything. They got transit police. They got U.S. Marshals. Yeah, we're always being fucked with every which way. Yup, if you want to go walking on a prairie with cows, you gotta worry about some hillbilly with a shotgun coming at you. That almost happened to me before. I mean, I shouldn't have done it, but hey, this is our fucking earth anyways. This is our fucking land. Shit, everything already belongs to us anyways, but we gotta be smart for now. But it's like, no matter where you go, you always gotta worry about these devils mess with you. These devils have everything on log. But that's all about to change. But guess what? We're about to inherit the earth and we're gonna run things and we're gonna go anywhere we want to. No one's gonna mess with us. And we're gonna love it. We're gonna live how we're supposed to be living. We're supposed to have this whole entire earth. We're supposed to be running it in the ways of righteousness. But when we're coming back in the power, the earth is gonna be back in its full strength. The earth is gonna be flourishing again. The earth ain't never gonna be broken down like this, with polluted waters, landfills, the ecosystem messed up, the earth all dirty and pollution everywhere, trees cut down everywhere. Hell no, in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be spotless and clean. For real. And it says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. And here's one of the main points that I was talking about getting in part 1. Where it said how Yahweh laughs at the wicked. It said the Lord Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Yeah, so Yahweh laughs at the wicked. Yahweh can't wait to get them. And it's a movie. Of course Yahweh could do it now, but it's a movie. For real. It's like when it comes to putting your shoes on, you gotta put your socks on first. And when it comes to taking your socks off, you can't take your socks off before taking your shoes off. You gotta take your shoes off, then take the socks off. Everything's an order. Everything's a movie. And now we're coming into the time where Esau's going down, and us being the superheroes, we're finally getting raised up, and now we're getting the glory. And these devils are finally getting their judgment. They're finally going down. They're finally gonna pay after all the wickedness they've done for 500 years. Well, really since the beginning of time. So these devils have a lot to pay for. These devils have been a fugitive and been on the run for 6,000 years now. Can you imagine the ass whooping that Yahawah Shemashah is gonna give these devils? You ever see those police chase videos where some dude will lead some cops on a police chase for like 20-30 minutes, sometimes even an hour or several hours? They'll be in one car, then that one car will run out of gas, and they'll be speeding everywhere, going over sidewalks, nearly running people over, hitting other cars, and they'll still keep going. And then they get out the car when the car runs out of gas. And they be going through people's yards and shit and running. And you see when the police finally catch them and they fuck them up. Well, guess what? What is Yahawah Shemashai gonna do? And Yahawah Shemashai, he's gonna use us to get Esau, right? Yup. So what is Yahawah Shemashai and King David and the 12 apostles and the 144,000 gonna do to these devils after for what they've been doing for 6,000 years? Imagine what we're gonna do to them. They're gonna get double. Their judgment's gonna be very bad. Yahawah Shemashai's not playing. Yahawah Shemashai punished his own chosen people. Yahawah said, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Yahawah loves Jacob, but Yahawah brought the worst inhumane tragedies upon the nation of Israel for what we done, right? When it came to breaking the laws and commandments. But Yahawah says he hates Esau. So imagine what Esau's gonna get. Yahawah hates these devils. Yahawah made them as a vessel of dishonor. That tells you he fucking hates them. Like how I brought on part 1. Yahawah don't like them. Oh, I'm not sure if part 1 got that part. But I was talking about in part 1. I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure everything my camera caught. But I was saying how they're the vessel of dishonor, but we're the vessel of honor. Yahawah made us to be perfection and beauty. Yahawah made us to be his woman. Yahawah made Esau to not be shit. Yahawah made Esau to be nothing. So just imagine when the curses hit them and when they get double in the kingdom. It's gonna be horrific for them. Yeah, so Yahawah laughs at these devils. Yahawah can't wait to get him, and it's about to happen. And now let's go to some other scriptures in Psalms chapter 37. Let's skip all the way to verse 18. The Lord Yahawah knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. Yes, so we're the upright, and we're the righteous, we're the chosen, and Yahawah said how our inheritance is going to be forever. And what is our inheritance? All of our blessings, the promises, the glory, the covenants, the riches, the wealth, everything. All of our heart's desires, everything. It's gonna last forever. See, what we got is coming forever. Esau's about to lose everything. We're about to gain everything. So we're in the perfect position. Because when you're at the bottom, the only way to go is up. But when you're already up, the only way to go is down. Yeah, I know some scoffing ass devils watching like, nope, we're gonna go high. No the fuck you ain't. Y'all are going down. Like how it says in Obadiah, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahawah. These devils are going down. We're on the uprise, they're on the downfall. Yeah, right now we're at rock bottom, but we're going to the tippity top. And these devils, they're gonna be lower than low. They're gonna be lower than low. They're gonna be nothing. They already are nothing. Like I seen this funny ass meme. It was like the world is being ran by cavemen wearing business suits and ties. It's true. Yeah, the only reason they have respect on earth right now is because they have the sword and because they have their wealth. But once they lose everything, people are gonna see them for the devils they are. And people already see it. But once they really get stripped of everything and they go back in their caveman beast-like state when they're back to crawling on all fours and being all hairy, and when they're making animal sounds again, like how they were doing in the Caucasus Mountains, when they were making grunting sounds. Yeah, because it says in the book of Job, the 31st chapter, it says how they were braying. It says how they were driven forth from among men, and how he drove them into the mountains because they were barbaric and wicked. They were lawless and uncivilized, so we had to barricade them up in the caves. Yeah, because they're brute, rabid beast, and all they know is violence. All Esau is designed to do is create wickedness. That's all Esau's for. Esau ain't here to bring peace. He's not here to bring order. He's here to be the devil. That's why it says in John 10:10, it says the thief cometh not but for to steal, kill, and destroy. That's all Esau was created for. But now that his job is over with, now we're getting in the power seat and these devils are falling. Like how Yahawah said, he created everything for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. So they're about to be taken out, for real. It says, ready for this? It says, they shall not be ashamed in the evil time. In the days of famine, they shall be satisfied. Woo! See that right there? Yahweh said how we're going to be satisfied during famine and how we're not going to be ashamed. Yep, because this is part 2 of how we're about to catch blessings. So we caught enough help, but now we're about to get the blessings. In Jacob's Shovel, we're going to have the best food that we ever ate in our life. Yo, Jacob's Shovel is going to be better than any restaurant you went to, any party you went to. When it comes to food, YAHAWASHI is going to hook us up. We're going to be eating really good. Like when it came to all the prophets, when they were in times of famine, they ate good. Shit, when it came time to Joseph in ancient Egypt, when there was the famine, he was the one giving out all the food, so you know he had plenty. He was the man. Well, guess what? We're going to be the man. We're going to have all the food. Food's going to be the #1 resource on earth very soon. No one's going to care about electricity, even though that's going to be important, but we can live without it. No one's going to care about gasoline. When our hell breaks loose, when Jacob's Shovel comes, the 2 most important resources is going to be water and food. And then that's going to be paper towels, toilet paper to clean yourself and everything. But guess who's going to have everything? We are. We're going to have everything. So guess what? Yahweh said we're going to be satisfied during famine. So in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, it says how we're going to have abundance. And in Isaiah, the 65th chapter, Yahweh talks about how his servants are going to eat, but everyone else is going to be hungry. And how we're going to drink, but everyone else is going to be thirsty. And now saying we're going to be satisfied. When you're satisfied, that means you have plenty. So we're going to have abundance. And especially during Jacob's Shovel, we're going to have a lot of food during Jacob's Shovel. And of course, we can get technical and say, oh, well, we can have spiritual power to make our appetite go away. Yeah, we could do that too, but I'm talking about on a regular level, just normally. In Jacob's Shovel, we're gonna be having to fight people off. We're gonna be on the run. We're gonna have to be dealing with so many confrontations, climbing stuff, running. Shit, in Jacob's Shovel, we're gonna have to be swimming a lot. We're gonna have to hide in water. We're gonna have to swim. We're gonna have to be carrying stuff. So in Jacob's Shovel, we're gonna be pilgriming. We're gonna be on the move constantly. Yo, and one time I was watching a survival show. It said that when you're in the wild, you do so much moving when it comes to hunting and like building like makeshift shelter and all that, and doing all that stuff while you're living off the land. It says that you burn 6,000 calories a day. That's a lot. You know how ripped you'll get burning 6,000 calories a day. But you know how much moving and how intense that is. 6,000. That's a lot of damn movement right there. Shit, yo, you could do some. You could do a fucking freaking crazy ass 2-hour mixed martial arts workout that probably wouldn't even burn 6,000. It'd probably burn like 1,000, 2,000, but 6,000, damn. So we're gonna have to be on the move because food is fuel. We need energy. If we don't have food, doing all that moving, we're gonna get fatigued and be tired and be exhausted. So we're gonna be on the move. Yahweh said he's gonna satisfy us, not only our appetite, not only our stomach, not only our taste buds, not only our dopamine receptors, but he's gonna make sure that we're good inside and out in every which way. Yup, he's gonna make sure our health is satisfied. He's gonna make sure everything's satisfied when it comes to us. He's gonna make sure all of our senses are satisfied. We're gonna need it. We're about to be the new rich. We're about to have all the comfort and stability. This is what he's given to us. Why? Because we caught enough hell. Now it's time to catch blessings. And then it says, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I didn't realize the screen was white because I usually talk with the phone the other way. Because I don't like when the light's facing me. Because it gets on my nerves, it distracts me. Even though it's dark, but still. So I didn't even see that it showed the other picture. I want to make sure it shows the black screen instead of the other one. So right back to it. So then it says, they shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord Yahweh shall be as the fats of lambs. they shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away. Yes, so the wicked are about to die, but we're going to be flourishing. We're going to be satisfied. And notice how it said the Lord's enemies, and guess what? The Lord's enemies are also our enemies. Whoever's enemies of Yahweh whoever is enemies of Yahweh by Shem Yashai, they're also enemies of us. Whoever is enemies of us, they're also enemies to Yahweh by Shem Yashai. Because us and Yahweh by Shem Yashai were one and the same, we're all a family. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, Yahawashi big brother. We're Yahawashi's 144,000 brothers, Yahweh Rachazawa of the elect. So if they mess with us, they mess with him. If they mess with him, they mess with us. It goes both ways. So Yahweh by Shem Yashai, he's going to destroy them all. Their judgment is coming. And let's skip down to verse 25. It says, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor has seed begging bread. Yes, so right there, we're not going to be forsaken. We're going to have plenty of bread. We're going to have plenty of food. We're going to have plenty of everything. Plenty of drinks, plenty of clean clothes. Yahweh Shem Yashai is going to give us everything. For real, Yahweh Shem Yashai, he's going to hook us up so greatly. And let's skip down to verse 28. It says, for the Lord Yahweh loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. Yes, so guess what? Yahweh loves judgment. So just because we haven't seen judgment upon these devils and heathens and 2/3 yet, guess what? It's going to happen. Why? Because Yahweh, he's a good judge. And a good judge, they're going to reward the righteous and they're going to punish the wicked. And the wicked are about to get their punishment, and we're about to get our blessings. And it says how Yahweh forsakes not his saints. So we're never forsaken. Every situation, every affliction that we have to go through, we always get delivered out of it, and we end up more blessed coming out of it and after it than before it, and even while you were going through it. Everything always turns out better. Yahweh never takes something away from us without giving us something better than what we had before. For real. Yahweh always exceeds our expectations. And now, let's continue on. It says, they are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. It says, the righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. Yes, so we're going to be in power forever. Yeah, see, we caught hell temporarily, but the blessings we're going to catch forever. Yep, the same way you catch a cold, we're going to catch blessings. For real, Yahweh Shem Yashai, he's going to greatly undo all the suffering that we went through. We're not even going to remember it anymore. We're going to be living so good. We're going to be so happy. This stuff ain't even going to cross our mind, all the bullshit and suffering that we got to go through now. It's going to get way better for us. For real. And let me get a drink of water. Bear with me a second. Alright, all set. Yes, so we have a lot of great things coming to us. And now, let's go to Matthew 7:7. It says, ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Yes, so guess what? Everything that we ask for, we receive. Some things we get quicker than others. When it comes to other prayers, we have to wait a little bit longer. But guess what? We're still going to get everything. It's like, yeah, some food that cooks in the microwave, some boils in a pot. Some food you got to marinate for like 48 hours before you actually begin the cooking process. So it may take a little bit longer. But guess what? When it's finally done, it comes out even more delicious than something that you just slap together all quick. But when something takes a long time to cook, when something is slow cooked and slow roasted, or cooked in a crock pot, that's when it has the ultimate flavor. So guess what? It's gonna be worth the wait. Like everything we're gonna get, yeah, we're gonna be happy. We're not gonna be pissed off. Yahweh's gonna give us everything. We're gonna have no complaints in the kingdom. And even on this side, we're gonna get so many blessings also. For real. It says, for everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Yes, so we're always gonna get an answer. Sometimes we just gotta wait a little bit longer than other times. Sometimes it's shorter. A lot of times prayers get answered even quicker than we expect. So that's why we never gotta be like, oh damn, something's gonna take forever. How do we know that? Yahweh may do it quickly. We don't know Yahweh's time. Just because it's Yahweh's time, that doesn't mean forever. Because you see, when dudes like hear that term, like, oh, it's gonna happen on Yahweh's time, they automatically think it's gonna be forever. But not. A lot of times things happen way quicker than we expect. For real. Yep, and it said how Yahweh will not forsake us when I read Psalms in the 37th chapter. So guess what? By Yahweh not forsaking us, that means that He's also answering our prayers. He's with us. He's hearing all of our prayers. And that was it right there. That was the main point. Hold on, let me see. Actually, I'll keep going. It says, or what man is there of you, whom if his son asks bread, will he give him a stone? Or if he asks a fish, he will give him a serpent. Yeah, so that's saying right there how Yahweh is going to give us exactly what we ask for. If we pray for something, He ain't going to give us the opposite. He's going to give us exactly what we want. That's why when you pray, you got to be very specific. Like you say, oh Yahweh, can you give me a wife? What kind of wife you want? A beautiful wife, long hair wife, fat woman, Asherite woman, Levite woman, Ephraimite woman, Zebulunite woman. What exactly do you want? A submissive woman? A demon woman? You gotta be specific. Yep. When you pray, you gotta pray. Like you gotta really envision what you're praying for. Like how that saying goes. I seen this ill quote. It was like, in order to get blessed, you have to live like you're blessed, move like you're blessed, and think like you're blessed. And that's how you get blessed. Yeah, that's why Yahawashi said to pray as if you already have it. That's law of attraction. You can speak anything you want into existence, because when you're praying, that's what you're doing. What did it say right here? It said, ask and it shall be given you. So when you ask Yahweh for something, you're speaking something to life. You're planting a seed in the fourth dimension. We can speak anything we want into existence. We're gods. Yahweh didn't say that shit for nothing. We're gods. Gods can do anything. Nothing is off limits for us. We can create. We have that power. For real, nothing's closed off to us. You can have anything you want to. You can have anything you want. That's why you can't let nobody limit your faith. You can't let nobody limit your imagination. For real. We gotta have faith on a high level. Because Yahawashi said we're gonna move mountains with our voice alone. So guess what? Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. We can do whatever we put our mind to. We can do anything. For real. So Yahweh, He's not gonna give us the opposite of what we want. He's gonna give us exactly it. It said, if ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask Him. Yeah, so guess what? Yahweh, notice how it said good things? What are good things? Blessings. It didn't say bad. We already got the bad. We don't want no more of that. We don't want no more of these curses of punishment. We're tired of this shit. We're ready for the good times already. And that's what's coming. That's why we gotta keep praying and speaking it into existence. Yo, and even Steve Harvey said that shit. He was like, when you're in hell, you can't stop. You gotta keep going. You don't stop in hell. You gotta get to the finish line and get to heaven. We can't just stop here. Hell no. We're about to get our blessings. We're about to cross the finish line very shortly. And we got a lot of blessings on the way. And it's gonna happen way sooner than we think. It's gonna happen way sooner than what we think. So be ready. Because, yo, your life is about to get very interesting. Your life is about to be lit very soon. Even on this side. When you perform miracles and you're healing people. And you're exalting the name of Yahweh Hashem Yashai and showing off the power of Yahweh Hashem Yashai. When people see that power, you're going to become a celebrity instantly. You're going to become a celebrity in a day. You're going to be more precious than fine gold just within a day. Yo, look at all these celebrities. You got millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires. With all the money they got, with all the power they got, even they're not more precious than fine gold. So can you imagine just how precious we're going to be? Can you imagine how much power we're going to have? Here, you got these dudes, and me and the brother were talking about that too. He said like that feeling when you feel like shit, when there's a beautiful woman you meet and you want to make her your woman, but you know you can't take care of her the way you want to, like with buying her stuff, making sure she's satisfied and comfortable and happy, and giving her a good quality of life. And he was saying how here it is, these 2/3 and these heathens, they can have any woman they want, and how they have all the money and they can have families and everything and take care of the woman they got. But guess what? Very soon, that's the position that we're gonna be in. And these other men, they ain't gonna have nothing. But the point I'm making is that these heathen, they can have their families. You have all these Arab princes. You have the Rockefaggots, the Rothschilds, all these elite families. All these super elite families, like the very few, like the 1%, when it comes to all these heathens. Even with all the power they got bunkers, they got bomb shelters. They got private security. They get away with everything. They got their Edomite privilege. They got their heathen privilege. And even with all the power they currently got right now, they're still not more precious than fine gold. But guess what we're gonna be? So can you just imagine how much power we're gonna have when that time comes? Can you imagine how much power we're gonna have in these last days? We're gonna be the new rich. We're gonna be the new superstars. Think of it. Even with all the money they got, they can't give no woman salvation. They can make a woman live good for a little bit. But guess what? For us, we're going to have women living good because we're going to have all the abundance and resources in these last days. We're going to have all the women we want. We're going to do all the picking and choosing. And these women are going to receive salvation through us. These heathens and these devils, they can't have no woman rely on them for salvation. But guess what? Women need us for salvation. So that's how important and just how powerful and just how precious we are. That's big. That is big. Shit, even when it comes to these heathens now, they may have money when it comes to these rappers and these R&B stars and these musicians. Yeah, when they go out, they got security, they got paparazzi after them, women after them, fainting and going crazy, screaming and blushing and wanting autographs. They can have any woman they want. But still, when those women chase them, do those women use the phrase, "Will we eat our own bread and wear our own apparel? Only let us be called by thy name"? Nope. But that's gonna be for us. They don't have no real power. You see, women will share them just because they have money, but they don't have no real power. But even when it comes to these stars, they're still getting divorce raped. They're still getting made a fool out of because they're simps. And what else? They're always being put on child support, looking stupid. Look at Will Smith right now. Look at Will Smith. You got all that money. You're one of the most famous stars on the planet, and your woman made you look stupid. You think that's gonna happen to us? Hell no. So they don't have no real power. Yeah, women will chase them. Women may share them, but they don't say, "Oh, we're gonna wear our own bread." And hell no, because they still gotta provide for them. But these women, when our hell breaks loose, it says they're gonna make their own food. We're not even gonna have to do nothing. Even though we may have food, well, they may just offer to cook it. They're gonna be like, "Nah, Adonai, don't cook. Nah, we'll do all the cooking." So, yo, we're gonna have all the power. Can you imagine just how much power that is? Because even when it comes to these heathens, they don't have women bound down to them. I mean, women may do it like figuratively, like just playing around or just being seductive. But I'm talking about as an actual king. I'm talking about the way that Abigail and the way that Bathsheba bowed to King David. I'm talking about that ancient word of respect, that ancient word power that we had back then, where women call us kings, and not only call us kings, but treat us like it. I'm talking about actually bowing down, eating out the palm of our hand. That's what's coming to us in these last days. That real fucking power. I'm talking about that Spartan gladiator shit. Even better than that. Because even we were slaves during the gladiator time period. And when it came to the Spartans, we actually lost that war. I mean, we fucked them up. And we overcame them, but that was not true power. See, Jake had a lot of time periods where we had our little shine, like gladiators, Spartans, Vikings, what else? Anglo-Saxons, Celtic warriors. We were the original samurais, the original ninjas, but we weren't in our real power. Even during the Byzantine Empire, when it came to the Byzantine Empire, and when it came to the Holy Roman Empire, which I believe those two names might be interchangeable, but there was many different time periods where we ruled. We had the Moorish Empire, and King James. Y'all know King James was an Israelite, the one that had the Bible translated from the Hebrew to the English, and yeah, he was an Israelite also, from the tribe of Judah. But guess what? Even though we had that power back then, like during the Middle Ages and Dark Ages, that's not our true power. And even then we were tearing shit up. So can you just imagine what we're gonna do when we have our real power and when we have our real respect? The way that we're supposed to live as true Israelite kings? Can you imagine that? That's what's coming. That's what's coming. And I'm not sure about the whole 300 thing, because I hear some sources, they say that we overcame the Persian army, but I'm not sure. Because I hear a bunch of shit, because you know how the movies are like inaccurate. I don't know. Because I just want to make sure that I'm not saying something that's inaccurate or something. But some people say that even though we fucked them up, they say that, I'm not sure, like there was like a second wave of the Persian Empire and we ended up losing or something. I'm not sure. But either way, we fucked them up right then and there. For real. That was a crazy war right there. What do you call it? The Battle of Thermopylae. Yep, with King Leonidas. Just 300 Israelite Spartans of the Southern Kingdom. Which the Book of Maccabees talks about the Spartans. We wiped out 17,000 Persians. Yeah, we're powerful. And even that wasn't our true power. Even that even wasn't considered our ancient world power. Shit, 300 men. Wiping out 17,000 men. Shit, King David wiped out 20,000 by himself. So just imagine where we get our power back in these last days, which is going to be even greater than how our power was in the ancient world. For real, our power is going to be unimaginable. For real. We have a lot of beautiful things on the way. And let's talk about how we're going to be more precious than fine gold. Isaiah 13 and 12. Isaiah 13 and 12, and it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Yes, so we're going to be very, very precious. All your wives are going to bow down to you. That ain't going to be a problem. Yo, you ain't, like, I know a lot of times we say, like, oh, like, when it comes time to our wives, like, they better be in order. They better shut up and they better know what to do. They better be cooking. Yo, guess what? We're not even going to have to tell them that. Yo, our energy and our power and our authority is gonna speak for itself. And plus, they're going to be so shook up from all the hell they see and from all the horrors and from all the unfathomable destruction and death they see, that by the time they see us, yo, she's gonna be bound down. Yo, women are gonna be so humble to finally get down with us that when they first lay eyes on us, when we're walking down the street during Jacob's trouble, and these women see us and they lock eyes with us and they bow down to us and they're fucking hugging our leg. Yo, these women are gonna be so humbled, and they're gonna be in so disbelief that a man with such power and glory wants them, that when you finally say to them, okay, I'll take your reproach away, come with me, yo, she's not even gonna be able to get up. She's gonna be like, you want me? You're gonna take my reproach away? She's gonna be like, damn, I came after you out of jest, but I don't think you really wanted me. Like, you ever approach a fine-ass woman and you think, oh, maybe she may have a boyfriend, or maybe you might get rejected, but you try anyways, and then you speak to her, and then she actually likes you, you're like, oh shit. You're like, damn, that turned out even better than I expected. And then she ends up liking you even more than what you thought she would, and then boom, you sweep her right off her feet. Yo, that's exactly how it's gonna be right there. For real. They're gonna be in disbelief that we even want them. They're gonna be so humbled. Yep, because what do the scriptures say in Sirach, the 26th chapter? It says how a shameless, a woman that's out of order, not feminine, doesn't want to be ladylike, doesn't want to fulfill her role as a woman, that's a shameless woman. And what does it say about a shameless woman? It says a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. It says, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. See, women are going back to shamefacedness, being humble and everything. Like even one of my wives to be now, beautiful Ashrite woman, so-called Venezuelan, most beautiful woman I ever met in my fucking life. And I told her that she was the most beautiful woman I ever met, and she don't even believe me. I tell her that multiple times and she don't even believe me. I'm like, yo, don't you see yourself? I'm like, when you look in the mirror, don't you see how beautiful you are? But guess what? That's how women are supposed to be. A woman is supposed to be humble with her beauty. A woman's beauty is a powerful weapon. Men die over the beauty of women. Men die and lose their lives over the sexual power of women. But guess what? In the ancient world, women didn't use their beauty as a weapon. I mean, you still had bitches back then like Jezebel and all that, and all these different wicked women throughout history. But I'm just using an example. Our women were in their right mind back then. But it's going back to that. It's going back to all that. Like how it says in Jeremiah 16. It says, seek the old way and seek out the old paths, and you shall find rest for your souls. The old way is coming back. And this time it's staying forever. It's never going away ever again. No more westernization, no more Babylonianism, no more feminism, no more of these crazy ass doctrines. No more of this bullshit, for real. All this bullshit's about to end and the natural order's coming back. For real. Yo, and your wife's gonna love you so much. Yo, you're gonna have so much power, and you ain't even gonna have to tell them shut the fuck up or cook me some food. They're gonna know what to do. Because what did it say in Isaiah? What did it say in Isaiah 4:1? It said, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. So it didn't say how you have to say it to them. It said when they cling to you, they're gonna say, we, meaning the woman, will eat our own bread. We, meaning the woman, will wear our own clothes. We, the woman, we just want to be called by your name. So they're saying that to you, meaning they know their role. They know that they're the weaker vessel and that you're over them and that they're a pillar of rest for you and that you're the king and they're the princess. And they know that you're the Adonai, you're the Lord, and that they're the wife. They're going to know their position. So we're going to have the ultimate power. Because when you truly have power, you don't got to say nothing. Because it speaks for itself. It's like when you watch Spartacus. Y'all see Spartacus? I love Spartacus. That Gladiator series. Y'all see when the Roman generals would be on their horses going throughout the city, and how everybody would be all shook up and terrified and be bowing down to them and straightening their act and making sure they're all good. That's how it's gonna be for us. But you see, when it comes to them, they don't gotta say, "Oh, bow down." They don't gotta announce themselves. Their presence and their charisma and their power, it announces itself. And that's how our power is going to be. And if we're going to have more power than them, just imagine how much it's going to be for us. We ain't going to have to tell them, you got to share me, right? We ain't going to have to tell them, you got to cook and bear children. Nope. They're going to know their role. She's going to be more than happy to fulfill her role. And these women, they should be more than happy to fulfill their roles now. But since they want to be dudes so fucking badly, now they're all messed up in the head, and now that it's done for, these women have been trying to act like dudes for so long, they don't know how to be women. Now they're all old, and that's why we're going to get beautiful young women too. Because these older women are pretty much past the point of no return. You have some that have exceptions, but a lot of them are just gone. That's why YAHAWASHI said you can't put new wine in old bottles. Yep, like how that saying goes, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That is done for, like how it says in Timothy, their conscience is seared with a hot iron. That is done for, they just got to be wiped out. For real. So look forward to being very precious, because that's exactly what's about to happen. Everybody's going to respect you, everyone's going to sweat you, everyone's going to talk about you, everyone's going to be nice about you, everyone's going to be nice to you, everyone's going to be kissing your ass, want to be on your good side. For you're about to get some major glory very soon. And yes, it's beginning on this side. Let's talk about it. Let's go to Zephaniah chapter 3 and 19. It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth. and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. Yeah, so we're gonna be celebrities. When you're a celebrity, you have what? You have fame. You're famous. And that's how we're gonna be. Yep, the 144,000 are gonna be the ultimate celebrities, even beginning on this side. No one's gonna care about these celebrities, these regular celebrities. No one's gonna give a fuck about them during famine. No one's gonna care about that. Nobody's gonna care about these battle rappers. No one's gonna care about these singers, actors, actresses, musicians, athletes. No one's gonna care about them. When that time comes, everyone is gonna be worried about the 144,000. Everyone is gonna want to be cool with a man of the 144,000. And everyone that knows you, that has taken pictures with you in the past, like whether like on Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, or whether it was at a party, just hanging out, just having fun, or taking selfies, or on a vacation, everyone is gonna be showing pictures of you to their family and friends. Like, yo, you know that man of the 144,000? Yo, I know him. They're gonna be like, nah, you lying. They're gonna be like, show me. They're gonna be like, nah, you probably photoshopped that shit. Show me another one. They're gonna be like, nah, look, here's another one. They'll be like, oh yeah, show me his number. Like, here you go. And be like, call him. Be like, I'll call him right now. I got his number in my phone. Nah, fuck a call. They'll be like, nah, do a video chat. I want to see his face. I want to make sure it's him. And then you're gonna call up Og, one of the friends and helpers of the prophets. Is either gonna call a man of the Lord, or, well, a friend and helper of the prophet is a man of the Lord. But you may have it to where a friend or a helper of the prophet calls a actual prophet, or a prophet calls a helper or a friend of the prophet. And they'd be like, see? They'd be like, oh shit. They'd be like, yo, can I meet him too? Be like, nah, this ain't for you. It's like, you never know. You may have a conversation like that with another man of the 144,000. And then because he's sincere, then now he's all sealed. And now he has the mark of Yahawah Hashem YAHAWASHI. Yep, so there's going to be a lot of beautiful things happening in these last days. Yo, there's going to be a whole entire squads of us in Jacob's trouble, all with spiritual power. We're just going to be walking down the street, tearing shit up, fucking up martial art troopers and everything. And we're going to be trekking and pilgriming. Then after like an hour or so, and we're gonna have fun with it too. Even though we can easily teleport and fly, sometimes we just may want to walk and just chill, take our time and just cruise, move nice and slow. Just chill, enjoy our spiritual power. For real. We're gonna be coming across abandoned gated communities, abandoned suburban neighborhoods with mansions. And we'll be like, oh shit, yo, look at all these empty houses, Ak. Be like, damn, Akim, yo, look at all this. We're gonna be coming across abandoned cul-de-sacs with $1 million homes and everything. And be like, yo, Ak, which house you want? Be like, yo, I'm taking that one right there. Be like, yo, Ak, which one you taking? Yo, I'm taking that brick house right there. Which one you taking, Ak? I don't know, let me look at this. Let me look at these two. This one got a backyard and a front yard. Oh shit, damn, this one got a jacuzzi and a pool with a diving board? Ooh, I'm taking this one right here. That's how we're gonna be living. We're gonna get to enjoy it. Yo, Jacob Shovel, we're gonna be having mad fun. We're just gonna be going around, because with that spiritual power, the whole entire earth is gonna be a playground for us. We're gonna be going to abandoned amusement parks and just fucking around. We're gonna rip a Ferris wheel out of the ground with spiritual power and roll it down the street like a bowling pin. I mean, like a bowling ball. And make it hit a light pole or something. I don't know, do something stupid. We're just gonna fuck around and have fun. For real. We're gonna be having fun. For real. You're gonna be able to sleep. You're gonna be able to sleep on a cloud and defy gravity. Or fly on a nimbus cloud. You're gonna be able to ride on a dolphin, communicate with animals, and just do anything. Be in a jungle and swinging across trees like a monkey and communicating with them. That'd be ill. Like any type of spiritual power or ability you want, you already got it. If you wanna have spiritual power like Spider-Man and sling webs, you're gonna be able to do all that too. Be hanging from a web upside down or sleeping like that. You're gonna be able to do anything you want to. For real. Like I said, nothing is closed off to us. We're gods. We can do whatever we put our mind to. For real. Your imagination is unlimited. So, we're about to have major power and glory and fame. beginning on this side. And it says, at that time, will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yeah, so guess what? We're about to be famous. We're about to be celebrities everywhere. Everybody's gonna sweat us. For real. You can't even imagine all the power you're gonna have. For real, like right now, you may feel invisible because you're not getting all the woman you want, or the attention you want, or the respect you want. But very soon, your woman ain't gonna stop bothering you. And that's happening for some brothers already. I be having mad women hit me up now. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, damn, I forgot that you even existed. I'm like, damn, I'm like, what the hell? For real, very soon, you're gonna have tens and hundreds and thousands and millions of women bothering you and asking you out and chasing you and sweating you and simping after you every single day. It's gonna be an everyday thing very soon. You see how women get all aggravated when guys try to talk to them because they gotta deal with it so much? We're gonna be even more annoyed than that. But you see, it's gonna be so bad for us, we're gonna need spiritual power just to deal with Isaiah 4:1. That's why we need that spiritual power. That's why women are gonna be, it's like a cycle. It's like women are attracted to us. It's like we're gonna have spiritual power, so women are gonna be attracted to us. But since women are gonna be so attracted to us, we're gonna need spiritual power just to deal with it, because they're gonna be attracted to us on a psychotic level. They're gonna be after us and be obsessed with us 1,000,000 times worse than how they are with these celebrities now. It's gonna be wild. Y'all know how it is when you meet these creepy ass women that are extra clingy. I'm not talking about lovey-dovey clingy in a lovey way. I'm talking about when a woman is psychotically secure. You ever hear those stories of a woman that's so clingy and needy, how she'll call her boyfriend 100 times a day and she'll leave him like 200 text messages? You got a woman like that. One time my brother messed with a woman. She called him like 70 times in a day. Can you imagine that? Yo, there was a story where this actually, hold on, let me look it up real quick. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so I wanted to look it up because I wanted to make sure I get it accurately, because I thought maybe I would guessed the wrong number and said a number that was too high. But actually, I said a number that was too low. It's even worse than what I thought. So there was a story I heard before, right? Because we're talking about crazy women, right? Hear the title of this. I'm just going to read the title, but this really happened. It says, this is on worldnewsdailyreport.com. The title of it is, USA woman arrested for calling her ex-boyfriend 77,000 times in a week. Guess what? You think that ain't going to happen to you when Isaiah 4:1 comes? That's why we're going to need spiritual power. Women are going to be obsessed with us. You got women obsessed with you already. You probably just don't see it yet. You probably already do know. But guess what? It's about to get way worse. You thought it was bad now? It's going to get way worse very soon. For real, you're going to have to move. Women are going to be playing music outside your house while you're sleeping, throwing rocks out your window, trying to get in your house. Women are going to be waiting on your doorstep, trying to get in your car, going to your job. That's how it is. It's going to get crazy. Women are going to be obsessed with us. Women are going to rape us. It's going to get crazy. It's about to get very crazy with these women, for real. 77,000 times. Like, how do you even have the energy and time to call somebody that much? That's a lot of fucking energy and time right there. Damn, 77,000? Damn. Yep. But that's how women are going to be obsessed with us. Even worse. Yep. Women are about to be the ultimate Sims. And now, let's go to 1 Peter chapter 5 and 6. It says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. Yeah, so guess what? We just gotta remain humble and just keep praying and keep the faith. We gotta continue in our steps and just stay on fire and just stay consistent and do the best that we can. Because guess what? We're coming into that due time where we're about to be exalted. It's about to get very good for us. This is all about to be over with very soon. For real. We've been at the bottom for way too damn long, but now we're about to be exalted. Yahweh, he remembers all of our prayers. He hears all of our prayers. And we're about to get rewarded. Now we're about to get that spiritual paycheck. All of our heart's desires. And this is 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and 58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh. Yes, so our labor is not in vain. Everything that we're doing, that there's rewards for it. We get rewards and we get our spiritual bank account fatter and fatter by all the praise we put up. All the work that we do, whether putting up videos, hitting the house and byways, being a helper, a friend of the prophet, whatever your lot is, you're storing up treasure in heaven. And some of that you're going to get on this side also. Yeah, so Yahweh is very merciful. He's going to really hook us up and do some amazing and great things for us. He ain't going to let no evil happen to us. We're going to be safe and we're going to be shielded from all these plagues. Yahweh ain't going to leave us hanging. And let's get that too, how he's going to protect us. Let's go to Psalm chapter 91 verse 9. Because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High Yahweh, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Yes, so Yahweh Ba'Shem is with us, and these plagues aren't going to hit us. We're going to be good. We're going to be all untouched. It's going to be like a cheat code in a video game. When you're immortal in video games, when bullets don't damage you and you have unlimited health, you have the unlimited body armor and unlimited ammo. That's how it's about to be for us. Yahweh Ba'Shem, he's about to really hook us up. For we're going to be safe and protected. We're not going to have to worry about no evil coming upon us. For real, we're going to know that Yahweh Ba'Shem is with us. We know it already, but we're going to know even more then, especially when that spiritual power comes. Yo, when that spiritual power comes and when angels are physically manifesting before us in their actual body, we're gonna know that Yahweh Ba'Shem is with us. He ain't doing that for a 2/3. You think some 2/3 gonna be up in a chariot? You think some 2/3 gonna be having some miracles like that happen for them? Hell no, that's for us. Yahweh Ba'Shem saves the best for last. And all of his greatest blessings and his greatest power and miracles, he's doing it all for us. All for us. For real. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. We have a lot of great things coming to us. For real, this is all about to be over with. For real, everyone's going to see how blessed we are and no one's going to be able to touch us or do nothing about it. For real. They're going to see us shining. We're going to see them suffering and having nothing. Let's get that too. This is Psalms chapter 23 and 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Yes, so King David said how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai blessed him and prepared a table before his enemies. And guess what? That's about to happen again. Our enemies are going to see us with everything. You see, first our enemies seen us suffering through the curses, but now they're about to see us rejoicing and enjoying the blessings. And they're going to be jealous. That's why it says in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, how the heathen will envy us, but how they shall be able to do nothing against us. Yeah, they ain't going to be able to do nothing. Notice what King David said also. He said how his cup runs over. We're going to be overflowing with riches and wealth and women and blessings, our heart's desires, and everything we want. We're going to have more than enough when it comes to everything. Food, clothes, different type of scepters, your freaking mansions, the exotic animals you want, anything, the women you want, your slaves, children, planets, galaxies, everything, chariots. You're gonna have chariot collections, the same way these millionaires and billionaires have these luxury car collections. We're gonna have chariot collections in the kingdom. We're gonna have giant garages that are like the size of 100 Walmarts put together, just full of different chariots that we want to fly for the day. Yup. That's how it's gonna be. We're gonna live good. We're not gonna live little. We're gonna live, yo, oh my gosh. Yo, when we get blessed in the kingdom, it's gonna be like MTV Cribs times infinite. For real. Let me get this ad off. There we go. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna be. We're gonna be the ultimate rich and powerful. We're gonna be so rich that these elites having their $1 trillion, that's gonna be like a 9-to-5 paycheck compared to what we have in the kingdom. A 9-to-5 paycheck. It's gonna be like nothing. That's nothing, $1 trillion. You know how fast you can get to $1 trillion? Okay, 10, 100, 1,000, million, billion, trillion. That's nothing. Yo, don't you know there's a number called Googleplex? You ever heard of Googleplex? I'm not talking about the search engine. There's an actual number, like how you go million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, and so on. There's a number called Googleplex. It's one. It's the number 1 with 100 zeros after it. The elites don't have nowhere near that, but guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, even that's gonna be small. Yo, in the kingdom of heaven, yeah, but the number's called Googleplex. 1 with 100 zeros. That's nothing. Yo, in the kingdom of heaven, yo, that's gonna be like poverty compared to what we're gonna have. Our wealth and riches is gonna be infinite. Yo, we're gonna be blessed so greatly. We're not gonna have no fucking banks in the kingdom. We're not gonna have no vaults. Hell no, yo, in the kingdom of heaven, our wealth and riches and power is gonna be so vast. We're gonna need bank planets. We're gonna have whole entire planets in the kingdom that are like 1,000, 1,000,000, billion light years away. That is just nothing but gold, silver, rubies, emeralds, amethyst, sardonyx, sapphire, freaking all types of precious stones and emeralds and all types of gold and amazing types of metals and types of resources we never even seen before. We see all the beautiful precious stones we see now. Yo, some precious stones are so beautiful. When you look at it, it's like a mini universe or something. Oh my gosh, they're like all see-through and fluorescent, and it's all, oh my, it's like, damn. It's like, that's what we're seeing now. And it says in the book of Sirach how we have only seen a spark of Yahweh's works. A spark. You ever see someone do a welding job? Or at nighttime when someone is driving and their muffler is dragging on the ground, and you see all those sparks? Just one spark out of those thousands. We've only seen one spark of Yahweh's works. Just imagine what we haven't seen. And even in the kingdom of heaven, we're still not going to see everything right away. In the kingdom of heaven, for the whole entire 1,000 years, for that whole 1,000-year period, we're going to still be seeing new stuff every single day. Yo, even by the time, even when we get to year 500 of the hardcore 1,000 years for these heathens, we're still going to be seeing things that are so mind-blowing after all the other countless unimaginable beautiful things that we already have seen. We're still going to be seeing things that are so beautiful even that far into the kingdom, that it's going to be so beautiful it's going to make you collapse and drop dead, to where Yahweh's going to have to revive you even while you're in your spiritual body. Even though we know we're not going to actually die, but you get what I mean, just being figurative and having fun with it. But yo, we're gonna be that blessed. We're gonna cry tears of joy. We're gonna cry tears of joy every single day in the kingdom. It's never gonna get old. It's not gonna start off fresh to where you're all happy, but then after a little bit of time goes by and it's not exciting anymore, it ain't gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like you go on vacation and like, yes, I'm about to go on vacation. Oh shoot, now I'm at the airport. Oh, I'm on the plane. I'm about to go to my vacation spot. Oh, I'm finally at the Bahamas. And then on your first day, you're like, wow, I'm finally here. I can't believe I made it. You're on a 10-day vacation. Day 2 comes. You're like, wow, I'm still here. I'm still in disbelief. After all the planning and everything, I'm finally here. And then by the time like day 7 comes, you're like, I'm kind of ready to go home. It was alright, but I'm ready to leave now. The kingdom of heaven ain't gonna be like that. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be excitement and fun and pleasure and just bliss and euphoria every single day. That's how it's gonna be. Every single day, except the Sabbath. And even on the Sabbath, we're gonna be happy because we're gonna appreciate the little rest. Just thanking Yahweh Shem Yashai, even though we're gonna thank Yahweh Shem Yashai every single day, but we're still gonna have that rest day to where we're just like, oh shit, can't wait till the sun goes down so we can go right back at it, enjoy our blessings some more. And then boom, right back at it for a whole nother 6 days. And in the kingdom, time is gonna be stretched out, so days are gonna be longer. So guess what, yo, we're gonna enjoy the kingdom. Oh my gosh, yo, the kingdom's gonna be beautiful. Yo, the kingdom's gonna be amazing. Yo, we can't even fathom it enough. It's gonna be beyond our wildest imaginations. For real. Yahweh Shem Yashai has a lot of great things on the way for us. For real. And that was pretty much it for this video. Part 2 of We've Caught Enough Hell, It's Time to Catch Blessings. For real, I want to do more videos like this because this is the time that we're coming to. We're coming to our season. For real, don't forget that. You can have anything you want. Everything you do want's already yours. And plus everything you prayed for, you gotta get even more on top of that also. Yahweh's gonna exceed your expectations. Yahweh, he's gonna give you even way more than what you prayed for. Yahweh's gonna give you things that you don't even know that you even want. Yahweh's gonna, yo, we're gonna be good. Like dudes be like, oh, we're just gonna be okay in Jacob Trouble. No, we're not gonna be okay. We're gonna do better than okay. We're gonna have riches and wealth and abundance and plenty. Yahweh said he'll give us plenty. It's all throughout the scriptures. So we're not gonna be lacking when this time comes. We're gonna have more than enough. More than enough. For real. So I pray that all this was an edifying video. I pray that all this was faith boosting and spiritually uplifting. And with that, shalom and peace. Whoo, let's go. My voice I kind of lost my voice. My throat's sore. Let me redo that. Shalom and peace. Whoo! There we go. Much better. Shalom.